Hey folks, you know I'm a technical guy, and I'll tell you what, the hottest word in the technical language for RVs today is lithium ion. I'm here with Jossie from Briter Products. Jossie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How
Good
are
to
you
see you. Now I understand this is a lithium product. Tell us about it. What's it all about?
Well, these are our 12-volt lithium ion batteries, lithium iron phosphate, and the design behind it is RV focused. We want to address the RV industry and the different challenges that they go through. So it's specific to that industry.
Specific to RVs. Now
Correct.
that's towable RVs as well as motorized RVs.
Correct. They are a drop-in replacement for your lead acids. They can be used in other applications, but we focused on RVs, and that was the main design behind it.
Now when you say drop-in replacement, that's with the battery itself, but it also involves the proper charging algorithms for a lithium battery, correct?
Correct. So with a change to lithium, there's an ecosystem that needs to be supported. And if you just pop in a battery, you will experience some issues that you may have not thought that would be a problem with these batteries, because you're looking for a certain outcome. And so if you don't build up your ecosystem or support the battery, then it's going to fall into the same category as the lead acid.
Then you'll have some problems. Well,
Correct.
tell us about the features. Now, what's the amperage rating of this battery?
So both of them are 100 amp hour batteries. To begin with, we started with a metal housing, and it's not a mold. So what that allows us to do is we have drop-in replacements for those who just want that. But we know RVs come with different size compartments and storage constraints.
Right.
And so we want to be able to fit any specific customer's request. And that was the whole purpose of using the metal housing, so that we can mold and fit your application based on what you're looking for.
Outstanding. Now, if someone wants to parallel, say, two of these units, that's possible as well, right?
Correct. So with these batteries, we stuck with the 12-volt only. So they can be paralleled up to 4 batteries, and then one charger can charge that bank of 4. We did not add a series configuration to it, because we felt if we're meeting the 12-volt need, which is the most dominant power source for RVs, then we wouldn't have to go 6 volts and do these multiple
Do the series parallel configuration.
Yeah. So if we address your specific voltage, and we have the capacity of the batteries that you in your RV, then we can meet your needs without having to add multiple batteries.
Outstanding.
Together.
Now, what about, a lot of people have solar charging capability. If this takes a specific charger for lithium, what about those with a solar application? Do they have to change out their solar charge controller as well to meet the lithium algorithms?
Correct. Every power source into the battery has to be looked at as part of the ecosystem.
Gotcha.
And the solar controller has to be addressed as well. Now, most solar controllers within the last 2 to 3 years have a dip switch setting on it that will allow you to switch to a lithium profile.
Right, and it's set points as adjustable based on what this battery requires. Now, I notice it's got a display on the battery itself. Tell us about that.
I was working for Forest River Sunseeker Division for a while, and a lot of things that frustrated me is I always had to have tools when I was going out to diagnose problems, whether it was on the shop floor or assisting warranty. So my thought was, why don't I simplify that by adding a display and certain visual cues that will allow me to know when and what state the battery is in.
Exactly. So explain to us a little about what some of the what's actually displayed. What information does the user get?
So on the display, we have 3 representations of the battery's current state of charge or capacity. So you have an amp hour reading, you have a percentage reading, and then you also have a graphical reading that's similar to your cell phone. So it's like a battery gauge. All 3 of those are in the same display. And then you have a timer, and that timer updates when you apply a load to the battery, whether you're charging or discharging.
Outstanding. Now I notice on one of these batteries, the display is right here on the side of the battery.
Correct.
On this particular one, it's on the top of the battery.
Correct. And that was addressing several needs. Working with larger customers like your Rev groups, they have different configuration where sometimes their batteries are on the exterior or they slide out on the tray.
Right.
So having a top mount didn't really fit that application. And so that's why we did the side mounts, so that whatever configuration, top or side, you could still see it from a
the
tech
LCD.
point of view.
Right. Now, open up the top of that. I see the top is off. I'm not going to ask you about anything that's in there, but I think it's just fascinating to see what lithium technology is all about when people are used to lead acid batteries or sealed top AGM batteries or something like that. So this technology has come a long way.
It has. And addressing the RV market, the things we wanted to look at is what application is going to be used in.
Right.
So RVs travel, there's a lot of roads in America, and you're going to have bumpy roads and all kinds of conditions.
Sure.
So we wanted to make sure all of our wire-to-wire and wire-to-board connections were bolted and epoxy to prevent anything from backing out.
Outstanding. Well, Jossie, this is fascinating technology. As the technical editor for the magazine, I'm obviously interested in this in great detail. You and I will be talking in the next few months, I'm sure, because I'd love to run a test on this.
Okay.
If people want to know more about Briter Products and the lithium battery that you have, how do they get a hold of you?
We're available at briterproducts.com. We're located in South Bend, Indiana.
Right in the heart of the RV industry, right?
Right next door, and we can service their needs all the time.
That's outstanding. Jossie, great job. Folks, there you have it. The latest in lithium technology for every RVer. We continue on in Perry, Georgia.